Evening all. This is a reading that was suggested by Nutcracker, who wants to know about Nigel Farage and what Nigel Farage's prospects are in 2025. But I thought I'd also tag on a question to that, and that question would be, are Farage's membership numbers fake like Kemi Badenoch says that they are? So we have, what have I done with them? We have the Crystal Spirit Oracle by Colette Baron Reid, that's the book, and Ordinary Tarot. So I'll start with the Crystal Spirit today. Let's put that to one side. And let's have a little look. I hope everybody had a lovely Christmas. I hope you all had fun and enjoyed yourselves and ate, drank and were merry. Really hope that no one was on their own over Christmas, and that everybody had a lovely, joyous time. Speaking of joyous times, I've been on my analytics this afternoon when I finished work, and we are at £237 for Bluebell Wood, so that's shot up. So we've gone over £200. So thank you for all your support. Thank you for your subscribing, liking, sharing, and all your comments, and to those who have sent super stickers as well, which all adds up, and it's all really appreciated. So let's have a Crystal Spirit for Nigel Farage. I've got a new overhead thingy, and I actually cannot see. I'm actually looking up. I think I can see. I think you're in the frame. I'm trying. I've just bought this overhead thing that clamps to the desk, and so I'm a bit cramped up because I haven't had a lot of time to set it up properly, and I'm a little bit nervous that the camera holder, the phone holder, is not going to hold up through this thing. So we might have a bit of an accident halfway through this reading. Nigel Farage, please. That's two, not too many. Just one for Nigel, please. Well, Christmas came and went. 2 days off and straight back to work. I don't know about any of you lot, but that's two. I'm not taking two. I just want one, please. Just one. There we go. Hematite. This is hematite. I don't know if you can see. Hematite. It's very heavy. It's a grounding crystal. 26. You might even be able to read along with this. Hematite. You are much more than your thoughts and feelings. You have a body to care for, a soul with unique purpose. Hematite spirit is here to remind you that you are a light being with a body that deserves to be honoured and nourished. A body designed by the conscious universe to be in a world of sensations, from the smell of pine trees and rain to the feel of tree bark under your fingertips. You are one with the earth and her creatures. Ground yourself there to feel a sense of well-being and relief from stress. Hold a furry creature and feel warm softness and the beating of her heart. Seek out physical affection, a massage or body work, and if you can, walk outdoors in nature, feeling the sensations of the earth against your skin. Your scattered thoughts and turbulent emotions will calm down, and you will soon remember the beauty of your body in this world of senses. Right, so that's the overall for hematite. But it's if this is a message for Nigel Farage, I mean, we could all take a leaf out of this book. you know, after all the hustle and bustle of Christmas and the stress of getting all the dinner on the table on time, and there's always an argument. Auntie Jean's always, there's always like one less chair than you've got, and it's always some sort of shenanigans going on. But this is the prosperity message. In all your financial and business dealings, be authentic and down to earth. Is that counter wrong then? Let's have a look. Dreaming is good. It helps you to be creative and enthusiastic. But you also need to have a firm foundation for building wealth and sustaining the prosperity you desire. Hematite spirit message to you regarding wealth and money is to be practical today. Go over your paperwork, check your investments, pay what you owe, and be respectful of the riches that come to you. Take a moment to feel grateful for all that you have and for the help of Hematite Spirit. With its energy of groundedness in maintaining your prosperity, you can enjoy it for a long time to come. I'm wondering whether the figures that are, I didn't even know I'd got two, but I'm not doing kyanite as well. I'm wondering if his ticker counter for his members is a little bit dodge in a way. For anybody who doesn't know, Nigel Farage has had a ticker counter put on the Reform website, and it's counting the members as people are joining up. And it was announced, I don't know whether it was yesterday or the day before, that the Reform Party have now got more members. The newest party has now got more members than the oldest political party in the world. And Kemi Badenoch has come out and said that he's lying and that she's been into the back room of his website, whatever that means, and he's massaged the figures. So I'm wondering if there is a bit of, I wonder if there's a little bit of that, but nowhere near it, you know, nowhere near as what's the word? Scandalous, maybe. Don't feel that have I got them upside down? It don't feel that scandalous, to be honest, at the moment. But we'll have to see. Let's have a see what the tarot's got to say about Nigel Farage in 2025. Farage in 2025. Over the weekend, I'm going to do quite a long reading. Well, it might end up being quite a long reading, but I'm going to do a reading on the UK for 2025 and look at what we might have coming up for us all. Nigel Farage, please. I'm really off put by this thing. It's over my head, and I think any minute now this phone's going to drop on my head. 2. Page of Swords. Page of Swords. 10 of Swords. Straight off the back, Spy. The Page of Swords, Spy. 10 of Swords. The ending of anxiety. So, Nigel Farage has put down the gauntlet in a way, because today he said to Kemi Badenoch that he will be happy to have his website forensically swept or whatever it is for misinformation, if Kemi Badenoch is prepared to do the same with the Conservative Party. So I'm seeing this sort of Page of Swords as a spy, and that Kemi Badenoch is the spy in this instant. Because she says the Conservative Party have had a look at the back room of their website. That's spying. So that's what I'm getting from that. And then we've got the 10 of Swords, which is the end of anxiety. So it's possible that I can read this two ways. She's either had a look in this back room, I don't understand technology, and has discovered that the numbers aren't what he says they are, that they've been massaged somewhat, and she's no longer anxious about the Reform Party as a rival. Or this is a spy that's gone into the back room, which has prompted Nigel Farage to put all the rumours to bed. So it's one of two. So let's have a look at this spy. Who's the spy? The fool. In reverse. So the spy's the fool. Now this is a person who thinks they've got it all. They think that they're setting off on a journey of life, naive, don't know where they're going, they don't know where they're going to end up, but they're just going to be happily walking along their journey and see what they get as they walk, as they go along in life. So this spies, whoever's been in this back room spying for Kemi Badenoch is actually a very young, naive person. And then, but then what's going to be the consequence for that? And then we've got the Page of Cups, which is, this feels like they're going to get found. Right, so she said she's been in the back room, right, whatever that means. She's admitted to something. Someone has done some work on behalf of Kemi Badenoch to get this information. The person who's done that is quite young and naive and just done a good job. But he's going to end up being or she is going to end up being a scapegoat. They're going to scapegoat this person because it feels like whatever they did to get this information is an illegal act. Now, hasn't Kemi Badenoch got away with hacking at some point in her past? Because I know she's an engineer, but I know her expertise is in this kind of thing. So whoever has looked into the Reform Party's ticker on their website, it's an illegal act, and they're going to be made a scapegoat, probably sacked or something like that. So what's this anxiety about? Is it Kemi's anxiety? Or is it the anxiety, Kemi's anxiety being over? Is this Kemi's anxiety being over? Oof. This is really sneaky. This is the thief in the night. This is really sneaky behaviour. Swords and swords. The Ten of Swords, end of anxiety, the end of a cycle, signalling the beginning. This is also betrayal. And swords again. There's more to this than meets the eye. This isn't just betrayal and an ending of anxiety and depression or anxiousness. There's also more to come. There's more to come. This is sneaky, this. Very, 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 very espionage-y. Let's have a look. Can I clarify the 7 with the 10 of Swords, please? Please clarify the 7 and the 10 of Swords. I hope you can see this. Right. And now we've got the 3 of Wands. This is somebody who's made the plans, ventured off into a different direction, is now waiting for the ships to come in. So I think this is Nigel Farage. And if you look at the direction in which this 7 of Swords is looking, is like moving away from the Farage person who sat waiting for it. I don't think Farage has actually manipulated the figures. I think there's been some manipulation. I don't think he's aware of it. This could even be an inside job. This figures thing could be an inside job. This is Nigel waiting for his ships to come in. He knows he's popular. He knows his membership's getting higher. This person has stolen something from him. Now, swords are about the mind, information. This is information. This is hacking. I think that this young person has hacked into the Reform Party's website, spied on it, hacked on it, changed some information around, betrayed, I think somebody that they know, betrayed the party, stolen information, all while Nigel's back's been turned. So what's Nigel looking at? So this all aside, how successful is Nigel going to be? And the Reform Party, it's not just Nigel, is it? Let's face it, you know, Rupert Lowe's a marvellous person, doing really, really well. Lee Anderson tells it like it is. Don't really hear much from James McMurdoch, but don't know why. And Richard Tice seems to be a nice enough bloke. So let's have a look. We have the 5. I'm not taking that because that wasn't the wrong way around. So Nigel 2025, losing what exactly? So now this lack and loss is all about financial. It's about the material world. These people walking past the church. These are beggars walking past a very rich church, being left out in the cold. Oh, right. So Nigel's next 2025. Nigel's going to get quite a lot of cold shoulders. Let's put it that way. He's going to get a lot of cold shoulders, but you know, is he going to succeed? Going to get quite a lot of cold shoulders, but will that make him? I don't know. Will it spur him on? Will he find a way to get past all that? Yep. He's got a lot of strength. We know that. And he's got a chariot. I'm taking it the right way around purely because I can't remember which way around it was. So he's going to get cold shouldered. But he's not going to be bothered because he's strong and he's got something. There's something there that he's tending to. He's got something. There's something he's tending to with this. And he's got the chariot. So whatever happens to Nigel, he will move forward. He will move forward with purpose. He's got vision. He's going to go. It's like he's got blinkers on. He knows where he's going. He knows where he wants to be. And he's going to go in a straight line until he gets it. Regardless of this espionage, theft of information, spies in the camp. But the person who's been sent to do it will be the one that has to fall on the sword. And what's the outcome for Nigel Farage and the Reform Party in 2025, please? What's the outcome for Nigel and the Reform Party 2025? Right, so we have the lovers. So we've got partnership. So I'm wondering if he's going to partner up with another right of centre party. Possibly, I don't know, maybe UKIP, maybe the Conservatives even. Maybe he's going to do a deal, but that's definitely partnership. Is it going to be partnership with the people who've just betrayed him? Well, that is upside down. The 8 of Swords. This feels like he has no other choice but to make some sort of deal. He's going to have to make a deal. And it's to do with information. So it makes me wonder whether the information that is stolen through spying is being used as a blackmail attempt. And it feels like the deal that he's going to do is one in which he has no choice in the matter. I'm wondering if this also could be doing with donors. They may be saying, you've got to do this deal, otherwise we're not donating, or we're not going to, back you. So what's the outcome? Final outcome, Nigel Farage, please, and the Reform Party. He knows where he wants to go, but wherever he goes, he's got someone using it to his disadvantage. And then we've got the Hanged Man. Right, so this feels like a forced deal. He starts to be a little bit more switched on about how these dodgy dealings go on. I think he's starting to realise just what a shitty game politics is, or just how I think he already knows how corrupt politics is. He spent long enough in the European Parliament. I think he's beginning to realise that in the UK Parliament it's just as bad, if not worse. So where are we heading? 2025. I'm wondering if these May elections are going to be stopped because it's not giving us any real... oh, they keep flying, these. And then we've got the King of Swords. This is the legal system. It could be a lawyer. He starts to realise that the UK Parliament as is as corrupt as anything. What about this lawyer? I don't know which way around it is, so I'm taking it the right way. Yeah, this is all about working together. So he's making some, or there's some talks about some partnership here, which he doesn't have a choice in the matter. He's been told he's got to do it. He starts realising that that the UK politics is dirty as hell, and then enlists a lawyer, which would then get all parties concerned together to collaborate and cooperate. But is Nigel Farage going to be the next Prime Minister? Now that's a big question, probably won't get... Well, it's going to be a challenge, and that's all we're getting. This is going to be stiff competition. So far there is still this stiff competition for Farage. Right, I hope you enjoyed that one. Let's see what happens, but it does feel as if there's some sneaky business going on behind closed doors here. This feels like espionage. This definitely feels like this row in particular, some betrayal. There's more betrayal to come. The information's been stolen from Nigel Farage and the Reform Party while their back has been turned. But he's still going to ignore the cold shoulders. He's got strength enough. He's still got his blinkers on. He knows where he wants to go, and he's going to head there in a straight line, regardless of what shit they throw at him. Anyway, that's your reading. I hope you like it. Take care. Speak to you soon. Ta-ra!